Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing the EEC. For those who are unaware, that's the Eastern Economic Corridor here in Thailand. Basically, it's the three I guess it'd be eastern provinces. I always want to say southeastern because it's further south than Bangkok, but when you say south in the context of Thailand, they kind of mean the isthmus. It never seems to mean, what we call Eastern Thailand, so down near Pattaya. But basically, Chachoengsao, Chonburi, and Rayong provinces, which does include the city of Pattaya down there, that's what we're talking about when we're talking about the Eastern Economic Corridor, the EEC. And as I've discussed in other videos, the EEC now has basically a business concessionaire board, which is not unlike the BOI, although it's different. It operates under its own jurisdiction, and it can grant concessions to those who are looking to do business in the Eastern Economic Corridor zone. However, the reason for the video, or the reason I thought of making the video, is I was reading a recent article in the Pattaya Mail, that's pattayamail.com. Article is titled Pattaya Grapevine, the Gay Disease, ? But a subheading of that came under China-Thai Railway, quoting directly, "The Laos-China Railway started last December and is even busier than expected. It runs from Wenzhen to the Chinese border. It'll likely take 10 years, even more, but the route will eventually stretch all the way to Bangkok. Such developments convince investors in the Eastern Economic Corridor that Pattaya's future will be very different from its past." And apparently the thinking is they're already building rail systems going all the way down to Sattahip from here in Bangkok that will connect things like the various airports associated with that corridor, and it'll make things easier with respect to tourism. Folks can just leave the airport, get on this train, go all the way down to Pattaya or other places down in that area. It will also help logistically, and they're doing a great deal of infrastructure building. They're creating so-called smart city down there. But on top of that, they're adding to the infrastructure tremendously. The interstate highway system, or interprovincial highway system, I guess is the right terminology. I mean, the highway going down to Pattaya is really pretty darn amazing. It's quite large, very spacious. It can accommodate a great deal of traffic. It's hooked into the port at Lam Chabang. I mean, there's just a lot going on here. And so it does stand to reason that ultimately this high-speed rail system, once it's kind of, for lack of a better term, hooked in to that broader infrastructure, there would be substantial ramifications for that to the Eastern Economic Corridor from that point moving forward.